Hey everybody, so I believe this is another game where I'm using spyglass in the main instead of needle. I think I'm eventually going to switch to one spyglass, one needle, but we'll see. Yeah, I do like this hand with the whir and a lantern. Yeah, opponent is on this. Play the lantern, see what's on top. I'm still not quite sure what the opponent's on. Turns out they're on, what was it, like Bant value or something like that? Yeah. Go ahead and play the lantern to turn on my opal and also build up so I can whir. Yeah, company. So I'm like really tempted to whir for, what's that called? Graph Digger's Cage. But it was unfortunate that they were able to draw the witness. I didn't want to sack my lantern to stop a witness though. So, uh-oh, somebody's pinging me. Dude, okay. Yeah, I save the whir because there is a bridge right there. I can just wait or play it now. So notice I decided not to take the bridge here, if I remember correctly, because their clock is super slow. And I go for a spyglass instead. That way I can shut off both of these and get a really good look at their hand and then whir as necessary. And I also know they're not going to be able to play company next turn because they don't have the mana, unless they happen to have a higher arc. Yep, see the hand, nothing else to name, so Vial it is. And I happen to draw the Graph Digger's Cage instead. And for some reason they decide to let it resolve. And then at end of turn they flash in Spell Queller. So okay. Which is, I mean, either way I would have gotten it because I have Abrupt Decay, but I think playing the Spell Queller and exiling it was probably the better play. Now since they did it that way, I'm able to just save Decay for higher arc. I go ahead and draw the opal. So I figure I'll whir for a bridge now. And then they're going to be stuck with the Noble Hierarch beats. And I whir this much, that way I know that they can't use Spell Queller on it. And I mean, they can't anyways when I go for... And I do X equals 4 so that my opponent doesn't know what I'm whirring for until it's already happened. So it's one of those things that just kind of messes them up, because what if I whir for Rether Vial or something and shut off their Misty Rainforest, which I'm not going to do. I mean, obviously I'm whirring for bridge here. They go for Collected Company, and I'm like, sure, resolves. I mean, really, I'm pretty sure I just win here anyways, especially with an Inventor's Fair on top. So it doesn't matter whether they did the Collected Company here or not. And they start trying to put stuff in play. I'm like, no, they go to the bottom. And they do a good game, and they leave instead of a game 2. So, oh well.